Hey guys, welcome to Songwriter Secrets. This is Garrett. Haven't made a video in a while, so I wanted to drop something so you guys have something to look at for a while till my next one. But anyway, something I want to talk about today is knowing yourself. It's very important to know yourself when it comes to creating music or anything else really, any kind of art, or when it comes to performing it. You have to kind of know where your strengths and weaknesses are. One of my biggest weaknesses is hitting really high notes. I'm just not that high of a singer. You know, I have a pretty medium voice range for a man. I can sing a lot of stuff, but there's just some stuff that gets really high up there, you know, like some U2, you know, some Elton John, that he just gets really, really high up there, and there's just no point in me trying because I just can't do it. But anyway, it's important to be honest with yourself, because if you keep trying to do things that you're not really physically able to do, then you're just going to end up looking dumb. You know, pushing your limitations to be something that you do in private, not really when you're performing for people. I used to make a really bad habit of trying to learn songs that were really, really hard. And on really good days, I could hit the notes, and on bad days, I couldn't, or most days, I couldn't hit the notes. Then I'd take those and try to perform them live, and I'd just look really dumb. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't practice. You should always be practicing and pushing yourself when you're in private or at band practice or, you know, whenever you're alone. But make sure that when you're playing for people live and when you're really trying to demonstrate your skill, make sure that you're really demonstrating your strengths. Leave the weaknesses at the door. Practice those when you're alone. People don't need to see that. That's just going to give them an impression of you that maybe you're not as prepared as you thought you were, even when you've been working on that song for a long time, just because you simply are just, it's not in your voice range, or you're just simply not talented enough to perform it yet, and you need to work. You know, a lot of people will try to play guitar parts that are way past what they're capable of, and they end up looking like they don't know what they're doing. And it's not because they don't know what they're doing. It's just because they simply are trying to outplay what they're capable of at this point in their life. So anyway, guys, that's all I want to talk about. Just make sure you know yourself, and make sure that when you're playing for people live, that you're putting your best foot forward. All right, thank you, guys.